Hello everyone and welcome to another video, and welcome to the Pentlands National Park, which is 15 minutes outside of Edinburgh, would you believe, just under those clouds there. Very fortunate to have a beautiful morning, a cloud inversion and a very special guest who I'm going to tag in just now.
Good morning, my name's George Heaton, founder of Represent. I'm here to have a heavy day with Fergus. We're going to record a podcast. I'm excited, it's absolutely beautiful, can't wait for it.
And it's his first time in Edinburgh since he was about 4 years old, so we're going to show him a good time. Alright, so fog's clearing up a little bit. It's going to be a stunning morning, so we've got it on a good day. 5:33 at the moment, and the aim is turn house, Carnethy, Scald Law, back down via the road. And I would hazard a guess and go out and say that this is about as good a morning to have George up and see the Pentlands as we could get, because cloudy, foggy, moody. I'm sure if you go to the video on Rep's channel, they'll make it very dark and moody and cinematic, which means that you can essentially see what is my favourite feature about living in Edinburgh, which is having this on our doorstep.
I know you talk about like not being too low body fat, because it just zaps you, doesn't it?
It just, like, psychologically, it's always helped me, like, performance first, any body composition is a nice bonus. You don't often get these in the Pentlands, but that is absolutely stunning. So this is Scald Law, which is the highest point in this little region here, and I think this has been freshly painted because with my terrible eyesight and contact lenses in, I could see it from that point over there clear as day. This is as good a day as I've ever had in the Pentlands. I've done, according to Strava, over 1,000 miles in this region, and I still love it. I still love it, which is testament to why you lot should come up here.
Yeah man, it's not just about the gym, bro. It's about the rolling hills. It's about being above the clouds. Like, the feeling you get up here is something way beyond any like little high you'll get in the gym from lifting. Everyone needs to come up, everyone needs to come and get some fresh air, be in nature.
Was there a moment when you got out of the gym bro culture and started running, like during the pandemic, where you had one moment where you're like, oh my god, this is life changing?
Yeah.
Where was it?
I found this little 10k route from my mum's house, because I lived at my mum's then. It'd go around the reservoir near Rivington, and I started doing it every morning, and after like probably even 2-3 weeks, it just started hitting me, and I was like, oh my god, like, there's something that's just the creativity that I got from it. And I know it sounds fucking cliche, but dude, I'd go out there and I'd just think, and I'd make products through thinking, and I'd come back and I'd sit on the desk, and I wouldn't even get a shower, I'd just fucking go at it.
How was your experience in the hills then? What do you think?
Absolutely beautiful, man. I live for stuff like this.
And that's the best day, as I was saying at the top of Scald Law, the best day I've ever had in the Pentlands weather-wise. I've never had a cloud inversion like that. Very, very, very good day. Int Hills, stunning, class, weather's perfect, 22, 23 degrees. Gonna head to Gladhouse Reservoir now to get in the water and just enjoy being in there and embrace what is a pretty nice day as well as cool down. We were gonna swim out to the island and back, but I actually didn't have a wetsuit that I could give George for the day, and it'd be a bit unfair of me to get free buoyancy and then just fuck off into the distance. So obviously there's an option where I don't take the wetsuit and he does, but nah, don't think so.
Hello and welcome to Gladhouse Reservoir.
great place to swim. Gladhouse Reservoir, everyone. Couldn't get George a wetsuit, so we've saved him from drowning, which I think was a legitimate concern.
We did 6 laps of the island.
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry, no, we did 6 laps of the island. Yeah. Definitely.
Only did 6.
Yeah. My hair's still dry as well.
Harry did 9.
9. Multiples of 3. I did 12.
Whee.
Alright, lunch consumed, chit chat at the table, complete, caffeine free pre-workout, because we're going to go and get if you can read, you'll know that said pump. So we're going to go lift some weights in the garage, and then we're going to head into Edinburgh for a podcast recording via the car valet, as both our cars have been parked into some trees and have seen better days. And George has actually become so uncomfortable that it needs sorted immediately. You can't stop me.
So this is your black box setup.
It is.
Big rig.
It's good, isn't it? It is good.
But what people don't understand is this is all we need.
This was, all in all, about 5.5, 6 grand.
This is a proper fucking weightlifting belt, isn't it? Wow. Never seen one of these before. Chest,
I'm all arse, no chest.
Also, got a stronger chest than my squat.
Yeah, that's the key detail. He is quite literally
The opposite of you.
Yeah, but also, what is the one thing you're told to do, or not do rather, when you're getting into the gym for the first time? Don't be able to bench more than you can squat. This is King Gym Bro right here. King Gym Bro.
I can also run 50 miles and sub 60 high rocks and handstand walk. So it doesn't matter too much. It's not like I can only bench and squat.
Well, also, what's the first question that people ask you when you say you go to the gym?
Oh, what can you bench?
I tell them how much I can squat.
Do you really?
Yeah.
So they say,
I
how much do you bench? And you go,
I can squat. I just deflect the question. I mean, it depends how much I'm benching at the time. Because if I can actually bench a decent amount, I always tell them at the time. Because if somebody asks me how much do you bench, I say 160. But that's all the time. That's just a lie. I can't currently bench 160.
Let's try it.
Yeah, well,
Come on. 160 bench.
Don't drag me down with you. That feels so weird.
what's that?
It is 2:25 and we are all pumped up as we have just done a upper body session, had some good times doing it, and we're about to head back into Edinburgh for a podcast. So if there's going to be any lesson from today's video, it is that a pre-podcast pump is as essential a part of anyone's routine as anything else can be. And we're going to discuss all of your routines of the podcast, aren't we? Because that's what people like to hear about, is it not?
They do. I don't know what this is. It? Did you say it's
Arginine.
arginine is? But I am itching like fuck right now.
Oh no, that's beta-alanine.
Beta-alanine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm itching. Itching for the podcast.
There we go. That's exactly what I was going to say. Yes. Yes. Good afternoon. We are set up for, any guesses? You guessed it, a 5k best effort. No, we're about to do a podcast, and we're in a lovely setting for it. So George is opposite me.
Hello.
He has the high ground, Anakin. Me,
yeah.
Star Wars me. I'm very low down over here. And we're about to cut to a podcast clip, a short one, to give you a teaser for what's to come in 3, 2, 1.
At the start, it was always I wanted to prove to my dad that I didn't have to work for him. I wanted to be successful in my own right, and I wanted to show my family what I could do. I wanted to provide for my whole family, and I wanted to just be the best version of myself. My back was constantly against the wall. I didn't have the money, I didn't have the backing, I didn't have any advice from anyone on what to do. I was shooting in the dark. There was no blueprint, there was no mentor, there was no one to tell me what to do. So I guess I just learned over the years, and it's been a long time. Like, this never just all of a sudden blew up. Like, it's been 12 years now. I just sent a message to his manager on Twitter. And I was like, oh, can I pull up to the tour bus and give you these clothes? He's like, yeah, pull up. Chuck some clothes in the door. Comes on stage in Manchester in the Represent stuff. I'm glad that all that happened because I learned from it so much, because it got to a point where it was like, it's either make or break. We are either doing this now or it's going to crash.
All right, job done. Very successful day, very successful podcast. There will be a lot more to follow on the Modern Minds YouTube channel and all audio platforms, obviously. And there'll be a few clips that we'll break down on this channel right here. So make sure to stick around with all of the YouTubey stuff. And have you had a good time?
Dude, it's been one of my favourite days. I'll never forget it. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Excellent.
Scotland's been beautiful for us.
We'll be back.
I will be back. Yeah.
I think we can go a bit further north next time.
Yeah.
Plans are brewing, put it that way. Plans are brewing.
100-mile plans.
Yeah, don't spoil it, Jesus.
200-mile plans.
300-mile plan. There's only one way this video is going to end. So thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this, do all of the stuff. George's details are all available in all the obvious places. And please check out everything that has been referenced in the video thus far. And make sure to check out the podcast channels because they are sick. And I very much enjoyed that conversation. Thank you and goodbye.